Oh yeah, I got him. Oh, nice.
Well, went for a bit of a mission yesterday, arvo, into a little bit of the night. Went back to that swimming hole. Anyway, I did think when I was coming back last night at the old, I didn't notice it was dark when we got back, but just felt like the old arse end of the quad was wanting to steer a little bit. Well, it don't tell me I got a puncture, but I looked straight away and yeah, nothing, didn't see nothing, and that was before I even made it out there. So I'd gone out, come back, got back last night, had a look. She looked a little bit down. Woke up this morning and she was down. So I can say that this is the first time I've done like a lot of kilometers on quads, because this is just when the ute gets pulled up, and then when I can use the quad, it's good. I'll use the quad. So all the kilometers I've done on all the quads I've had the 3 of them, but I've never had a puncture yet. Now I've ridden in some pretty wild stuff because you don't exactly always stick on the track neither, and that's where you usually come unstuck. But yeah, I've never had a puncture, and this time I was pretty much following the track the whole way. At some spots it's been burnt off. You get them little stumps that just stick out of the ground. And I think that's what I've picked up. Anyway, that's why I always carry. It was only a slow leak, if anything. Like I said, it lasted till I got back, and I only noticed it when I was driving back. That's why I always carry a pump on me, just in case, because I go a long way on that quad. And yeah, always have me little, this is my little kit I have for the quad. I'll be able to just plug her up, I reckon. I remember one of my first jobs was a tyre fitter, and I remember how hard them things are to get off the bead, a quad tyre. First things first, we've got to find where this leak is. We found him. That little bit there. We'll be able to fix that. Could have been worse. What I want to do, get your little fire looking one. I just want to get all that, if there's any wood chips in there, like whatever punctured it, I just want to get them out. Feed that in there like so. Take him out. Oh yeah. Now to get him out. Can't hear nothing there. What I'll do, I'll trim that up, but I don't want to trim it all the way up, but I don't want it hanging out too far that it's going to catch onto something and rip out. But I always have these on me, so if it happens out there I can do it, but it's just a lot easier to happen at camp where I know I've got everything. So I even went a little bit more air this time, just to put a bit more pressure on it, so just want to make sure it's definitely plugged, which nothing's coming out of that. Back out there. Poor buggers didn't make it. definitely got to stay here. Okay. Did anyone see that? Did anyone just see that? I'm gonna aim is down. I'm sure. Oh no, not the spot. I'm gonna have to change the lure, I reckon. That thing was way too big for this. Oh, yep. Oh, sugar. Fuck yeah, man. That was insane. Man can drive or what? Fly? He's just chilling up there. That is so cool. That is sending shivers down my spine. You're probably looking at the biggest croc up there. Oh, that is mad. I'm not big on flying, but that just looked fun. Anyway guys, I'll give you a look around this old crabbers camp. I don't know what this platform was. When I come up here the first time, yeah, there was a older fella up here that was actually fishing and crabbing, and he was telling me a few stories about it. I wish I had been making these videos back then, but I wasn't really into the old YouTube and making videos up like this. Probably should have been. They were keen, I'll tell you that. I don't know how long ago it was. Couldn't tell you. If anyone knows, leave a comment. Don't mind hearing old stories. What really happened and you know how it was. I do remember another platform though. I remember this one, but I believe there was another one that was closer to the water. Like I said, it was, I think 2014 or something. I first ventured up here, but it was, yeah. It was a lot cleaner than this, I remember. I can't believe the amount of rubbish that's out here. Considering how far away we are, we're a bit of a hike. Looks like a old stone for something, you know, like a, I don't know, a tombstone or a remembrance thing, or looks like plaques been cut off. Good spot to camp though. I'm seeing a lot of crab shells around. They must do alright on the crabbing out here, obviously. Oh, I don't know, I reckon I'm about 8 or 9 k's from where I'm camped up at the moment, to where this place is. Just wanted to bring you out here and show you. I think this might have been that one I was thinking of when I first seen. It just looked a bit more in touch. It was still a platform from what I remember. I remember it being close. Wouldn't have had to go far to either jump in your boat or pull a crab pot in, eh? Take my hat off to them. Making a living. Not sure what that would have been. No idea, but she's solid. Tie down point, or could have there been a bigger construction here, or who knows. This is out the front of the creek. So the mouth. It's coming in a lot now from when I first got here. I can see where they had a crabbers camp up here. Just looks prime. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed that. Just wanted to give you a quick look around. It has changed a little bit out here, but it's what they call the old crabbers camp. Nice little spot. I just went out, tide's up a bit higher now, and I went out and seen if I brought the boat back. I'm going to screenshot the time. When I get back, I'll check the tides so I have an idea of where they're at, what time they're at it. And because right now I reckon it'd be a good time we could back the boat in down that end and put it in. Still not high enough here, but we got more of a chance putting it in over there and just taking along the edge and getting out, getting out in that creek. So we might do that. But now got a bit of a hike back, so I'm going to pack up. We're going to jet back to camp. It's probably about 12 or so. So I don't know if we'll take off again or might just call it a day and go for a swim. Might do that. Depends on what time we get back. What is the time? Yeah, 10 to 12, so we might even do that. See how we go. Yeah, see how we go. Sound good? Back to our little secret hole. How much we're going home yet? We just found another track off the main track. Gonna go for a ride. So this track took off that other track. Just gonna go down and see how far we can get down it. Like an old camp spot. That's just white rags, not shit paper. I like coming across spots like this. Just seeing what's around, seeing what they've left behind. Over the years I could almost make a camp spot out of coming across old camp spot. All the stuff left behind, tongs. I could actually use this frame for something. I have an idea. I like looking up in the trees. It's the first place people usually put stuff, especially axes. That's probably one of the most common thing I find. Little tomahawks, sometimes fishing gear, lures. They don't look at it and forget all about it. So if you ever go to an old camp spot, look up in the trees. About eye height. It's a nice little spot. It's out of fairway. Mozzies might be a bit friendly. Nothing but a bit of smoke won't fix. Wonder how long ago someone was here. Oh then, it says there's a creek just down here. We're going to see if we can get down to it. Might be some new potential crabbing spots. Mia, stay there. Come up here, quick. Stay there. Yeah, up there. Stay there. Don't really want it coming down on the mangroves with me. Yous mightn't have heard it, but back further, as we were coming down, we heard this big splash, and you know what that is, going back into the water. Should be better up here for now.
been used as a fishing rod holder. Someone's at a fire there. She's a quiet creek, this one. A little bit airy. Another fishing rod holder. More hand line. What a nice little spot. Yeah, can't go down there. Hey, yeah, you. Alright.
Morning guys. It's editing day. Got to do me chores as well. So, best time of day to do it. I get it over and done with in the morning. I have been here anyway. But yeah, nice and cool. Just want to thank everyone again for the support. You know, obviously, this is what helps me keep going. So the more, you know, you guys interact with me on YouTube and all my other socials, yeah, it definitely does help out. Especially my YouTube videos, you know, the more. If you haven't already seen them, but you know, if you can, give us a like or give us a comment. I do try and get back to the comments. If I don't, it's just because I'm off doing something. I try and put them on the Sundays, and I try and make Sundays my stay at camp day, so I can get back to everyone on it. But yeah, all helps, guys. Definitely does help. Gets me out to places like this. Puts fuel in the car, you know, tucker and all that stuff. So helps me get more camera gear and that. But yeah, don't forget, I do have merchandise and stuff as well. So if you want to jump onto my website, the Campman, www.thecampman.com.au. Yeah, I have bits and pieces on my website as well, so that definitely does help. Don't think it won't get sent out, because my mum, she sends all that stuff out for me, so that all goes over to Queensland, and yeah, because it'd be a lot quicker than I could do it. A long run into a post office where I am, so. But yeah, and also I do have Patreon. Been a bit of a bummer on that, because I lost my password and I couldn't get into it for a long time, and hopefully we've just figured it out. I had to get a bit of help with it. I'm not too tech savvy on that. But yeah, we do have Patreon. I just put it, well, going to start again putting a bit of extra stuff up on there. Yeah, bits and pieces. So few spots where I actually go to and stuff like that. I don't really want to blab them all on open social networks and stuff like that. The common ones, the most commercial ones, I will, because you know. But yeah, it takes me a while to try and find some of these spots myself. So. And it's all about getting out there and doing it and having a chin wag to someone or whatnot. So, but yeah, I will put some of that stuff up on my Patreon account. You know, there's a few other companies that help me out as well. So I've got Osbroy. If you want to, I have a link. I'll leave a link in my descriptions. So if you're ever looking at some of the cooking gear I use, yeah, please just jump on the link, and if you want anything, yeah, you grab it through my link. So I do get commission out of it. But yeah, that's just another thing that helps, and if you're going to get something anyway, you might as well get it through that link. But yeah, so anyway, I'm doing the next video for you, so I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you enjoy the next one.